Hello, U.S. history. Welcome to week 5, the week of May 4th through the 8th. This week, we are going to begin a new unit on the Progressive Era. So, the Progressive Era is the era that was basically responding to industrialization. So, during the Progressive Era, people worked to make changes to respond to the terrible conditions that the industrial age created. So you will see a lot of overlap because the progressives were people who responded to the ills of the industrial age. You'll see a lot of overlap and reference to different businesses and people that we studied in the last unit. So here is what is on tap for this week. So for Monday, obviously you're going to read the weekly plan. You're going to watch this video. Read, watch, plan, and make note of important items. You do not have to turn anything in. Read the overview of the Progressive Era. This is about 2 to 3 paragraphs. Write 5 key takeaways or questions or things that you noticed while you were reading. You can handwrite this, take a picture and upload it, or you may submit on a Google Doc. This is just a bulleted list. Next, for Monday, you will watch the crash course number 27 on the progressives. Answer the embedded questions. It is an ed puzzle. Please write comprehensive answers to each question. For Tuesday, we'll have our Zoom meeting, and we're going to talk about the goals and important people of this time period. You will also have a listing and a categorization and research on important people of the Progressive Era. This includes the progressive presidents, so you will see them listed there as well. For Wednesday, you're going to work on a timeline of the Progressive Era. These will be important reforms made, amendments to the Constitution that were passed. For Thursday, we'll meet again, and we're going to pay particularly close attention to a group of people known as the Muckrakers. Muckrakers were investigative journalists who exposed all the ills of the business corporations. And we're going to look at Jacob Riis, who himself was an immigrant turned photographer and investigative criminal reporter who exposed the horrible living conditions of immigrant populations. You will also have a more in-depth look at what he did in terms of his work and his photographs, and you'll be answering some questions. So here is that assignment, and I just wanted to explain what this looks like because it's a little bit involved. So you're going to read the historical context. It's just going to set the scene for you. The directions are for you to look at each of the 4 photographs, and there is 1 slide for each. As you can see here, there are different photos, and he took a lot of photos, but I just selected 4. On each slide, there are the same 3 questions. You're just going to answer the questions right on this slides. The box will expand as you type. And that is really it for this assignment. For Friday, you're going to visit and look at an insert learning assignment on Ida Tarbell, who was also a muckraker, and she exposed all the ills of Standard Oil. Very fascinating work she did. So to recap, you have a little something and a couple little somethings on each day. Make sure that you ask questions along the way, that you join for the Zoom meetings because I do go over stuff and answer questions, and then I do introduce some new content. So super important that you attend. You know you can find your Zoom meeting groups and times and links on Google Classroom up at the very top. So Zoom meeting times and then the Zoom meeting links in through there. Okay? All right. I look forward to seeing you, and we will be in touch soon. Have a great rest of your weekend.